This creek bucket, I came down here to buy an umbrella piece, and it's kind of shallow there, but let me get up a better angle view, raise my hand up some more. The guy told me that creek has bass and bluegill and trout, and the guy also told me that Fort Knox dumps trout inside here every year because this is part of Otter Creek. So now that's a deep spot there. I already see ripples in the water from fishies. But yeah, that's and he told me, of course I'll get a better picture view. That looks like a hornet's nest almost. Can't tell if it's a hornet's nest or a bag in a tree. It looks like a hornet's nest. Might be. But yeah, this is all kinds of good deep spots here. Now, man, smell that clover.
Oh, it's a hornet's nest.
Look how clear that creek is. Whether we can see it or not.
It's like it knows something.
Now he told me that over here on this corner side right there, let me zoom in, that road piece there is a pull-off piece, and people walk down here and they fishing right there by the bridge. So now I'm holding camera, it's not on the dashboard as you can tell and see, but I'm going to get this puppy around. When I come up here by the bridge, I'm gonna hug the bridge. Try and get a good picture of it. And look at that creek right there. The guardrail's in the way. Let me zoom in. Look at that creek right there. Man, that thing's good. All kinds of water in it. Guess I better speed up.
I swear every time they go over, I'm supposed to be shooting something. Stink me.
Now, I'm gonna put some glass in a hole. Close this piece here, getting kind of warm.
66.
I came down here to get an umbrella. There's a deer. Bigger than shit. See that deer right there? He's starting to move. There's two of them. Back this camera out some more. Pick it up some. Now, for any of y'all out here that don't know any better, of course I'm probably trespassing, but it's okay. I'm not trespassing for long. Let's see. Read that sign. Yeah. Can y'all guess where I'm at? Right there used to be a tank range. See there? Yeah. That's what's all around me. Yeah, that right there is a big old tank range. It goes back a long way. And then right up here, somebody's coming, I don't hit nobody. There's a vehicle coming this way. Be my luck, it'd be a DOD. What are you doing on our property? There's a Vietnam veteran. Now if you go left, shit. Put left on. There's a land navigation facility. Well, that must be the chopper range now. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'm not military. But if you go left, he'll take you straight into Fort Knox. But I want to go right because I don't want to go into Fort Knox. I'm going to get back to the house. But I got me a big old umbrella for the table since ours got broke. Look at all that countryside. This almost what it looks like going to Greg's house almost. But the road's a lot better.
Well, you don't live on that one house no more?
No, he moved up the road, about 2 miles up the road from where he used to live at. He got a great big old house now. His yard's 6 times the size of ours. Well, you know that big old corn part of that field we came out of?
Yeah.
That's about what his yard looks like. If he doesn't buy it, he's a jackass. I got the basement with a garage door in the basement and 3 outbuildings, a completely fenced in backyard. All kinds of hillsides. I mean, hell, I'm thinking about going down there here soon on his side of the property, getting up in them woods and seeing if there's any good things to dig. Because I know there's gonna be mayapple down there in some of those hillsides. South now. By this sharp ass crooked turn. I came in here, I overshot my turn. I was over here in this lane. This thing is tight church. Ain't nobody come and turn that thing down. That automatic heater thing's about to kill me. Thing here puts off heat all the time, even in the summertime. That's why I hate driving the damn thing. Richard lives about 4 or 5 miles down that way.
I remember he used to live over by Uncle's.
Yeah, well he don't no more. I need to go see his ass since he got out of the hospital.
Who, Richard?
Yeah, he had triple bypass. Of course, when you smoke like a freight train and eat poorly and do all kinds of other things, that's the outcome you get. And don't exercise. eat really fatty foods. Of course, he's had bad luck after bad luck after bad luck, though. You know, he had leukemia. He still has leukemia, but now he had this. I would say what else could go wrong, but I don't want to say it. Well, I already did, but you know. Yep, those were built for Fort Knox originally, because back about, I don't know, somewhere between 2008 and 2011, we're supposed to have a huge troop advancement come into Fort Knox, and Fort Knox built all this stuff up to house all the new personnel, because the base couldn't hold what was supposed to be coming in. And then after they built Fort Knox built all this, the government was like, "Well, we changed our mind. We're gonna cut this big old division amongst like a 3 or 4 way split, send them to all kinds of other posts besides send them to you all." Well, Fort Knox already spent a few million dollars building all these houses and stuff up, and now there's no troops coming in, so it really kind of screwed Kentucky in the process. That's why Fort Knox is a hub for payroll now, not a troop combat like they used to be. And that's also why they moved all their armor out of Fort Knox down to Georgia and other places, because they kind of lost their ass building all this stuff up, and then come to find out they're not going to get nothing. So basically now Fort Knox, like whenever you get injured on like out, I guess in combat or during stateside or whatever, it's like a relay to get you out of the military. Then on top of it's a payroll hub. That's why all the pawn shops are dried up, all the military surplus is dried up. Because Fort Knox, it ain't nothing anymore. All it is the reservatory for the nation's gold and write people paychecks.
Gold stuff you can make out of that road.
You can build a house with it, all the bricks of gold. Gloria's dad was one of the ones back in the late 60s, early 70s, around there. They got a bunch of high school students, and they went in there and was moving stuff around. Of course, there was an article in it. His dad was up around North Hardin at the time. They got into, well, there was him and 12 other students that moved stuff around, gold brick wise, and it took them like 4 or 5 days to do it. Moving gold bricks for 4 or 5 days, that, not only that, hell, gold's heavier than shit. It's 4 times as heavy as lead. So let's say if you pour a lead bar, let's say you pour a 1 pound lead bar, gold is 4 times heavier than that bar. That's why I get a kick when I watch these Western movies and stuff, and they put all these gold bars and coins and stuff in these saddlebags on these horses, and they just ride around like it's nothing. If they put that on them horses, the horses wouldn't move maybe a mile or two until they drop dead of exhaustion. some coinage you probably get away with it, but not them bars. $133. I got enough time still. Yay!
So what?
I gotta take John the doctor at 3 something.
She can't.
She got to work today. She'll be asleep by the time he has to go to the doctor. Get her nap in before she goes to work. If I was to go to the store and buy that awning cover for the table, I would spend probably between say $60 to $100 for it. That's when I saw she had it for $25. I was like, hell yeah, I'll grab that thing. I don't care what color it is. I don't care what design's on it. $25, heck yeah. Now what I'm gonna do is kind of somewhat go back to the house. Come on, get your ass moving, shit. Stupid ass woman. Nobody comes with complete red lights and she's gonna sit there. I got a deer right here. Yep. Big ass nasty rotten deer. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna go with this light because it's gonna, like I said, it's getting ready to change. So I'm gonna do what I normally do. Come up here and make a U-turn. I might have to wait on traffic a little bit, but it'll be worth it, because I ain't gotta wait on that stupid light to take forever to change. And then on top of it, I get my I get my right hand turn lane. Now see, if I would have sat there, I'd still be waiting for the light to turn green. So if it's 8 miles to Colesburg, then that means it's 3 miles here, so that's not too bad. I still say it's about 4 miles. I always say it's about 4 miles to the house, but it's actually 5. Went down the wrong way. You already done your drink?
No.
I was gonna say. Ooh, that felt better. Well, at least I know where we can go fishing now. It has a better chance of stuff. $130, $230. take you back to Onyals. You play with Ava.
No.
Tell John eventually I'm gonna come up here and park about right here. I'm gonna start back there. I'm gonna walk all down across through here to a certain point, and walk back up across this way to a certain point. All kinds of cans through here people throw out. I figure I can probably fill up a bag of cans just walking this route through here. Or close to a bag of cans. Big old container back there. One lane road ahead. What the dumbasses are doing this time?
Judging by this, he put some stupid rails up and they look like crap.
Well, the rails were kind of needed because dumbasses come through here, especially through here, flying like a dumbass. Look at that. What the hell?
That's what I meant. Bumpy.
Pave this too. I don't see what the hell they're paving out here. Hell, they've already paved unless they're going to spot check these holes. Like walk down through like this right here, and a couple right here,
That little hole right there.
and the one right here. I figured that's what they'll be doing, like the hole right over there. I guess not. They're just gonna leave them the way they are. Redo that bridge thing again. Hell, they just put asphalt in that damn thing. They already tore it out. I swear this county is so ass backwards on things, it's not even funny. Oh, look.
Something.
2 asphalt trucks. What jackasses. Hell, if I would have known this sooner, of course I could have saw it way back there, but I wouldn't pay much attention to what's way up here. I would have went down pretty much northwest and cut through and came out the other end. So I can tell you right now, what you can do to go to Lowe's, When I come back, I'm not coming through this way. I'm going to cut through Foxborough and cut across parallel to northwest. Yep, that's not even doing road work, they're doing ditch work. It's not even really ditch work. See over here on this side where they scrape the grass?
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. So I'm gonna do. I'm going this way. Yep. Hell with that. Dumbasses.
Your little bicycle and scrape things, and then might as well get your little strobe light on top. That's what they're doing. A little go-kart, what you call
it. Pretty bad, you got it back now. See, as soon as I turn around, they're gonna let them through. But that's alright. Where both those trucks were sitting at was right there in the way of getting into the other way, so.
Did we get any bread?
Yeah. I made a list for John. His mama asked John what he wanted for eat-wise. I made a list, a small little list. They got in the store and got some stuff to make a BLT with.
If she did.
I know she didn't, so they ain't gonna matter, so I'll just go ahead and get some over up. I figure since we go to Lowe's, we'll just go ahead and get some bread.
They built those classes too hard together.
Do what?
Close together. So they built them houses too close together.
Yeah.
The brick house and the one on the right.
People buying.
It don't matter as long as they buy them. They don't care what they do wrong.
Well, there's nothing wrong. It's just too close together. You better turn the uppity subdivision.
Cat.
Yeah, it's like a calico. No. Yeah, they definitely done this recently.
I guess they're bringing back records or something.
Bringing back what?
Those old, like, 1950, you know that YMCA record you got?
Yeah.
That's what they're bringing back, I'm guessing.
A lot of people like LPs.
I've never. What is that? Like a squirrel.
Yeah, smush squirrel. This way for health, I'm gonna go this down.
Yeah, because there was a bunch of records at Walmart for like was it 2 for $2 or something like that? I don't know what it was. It was cheap. Now I did watch this guy do a review on the Bohemian Rhapsody one, and he said that it was real good. He said it was better than what the CDs cost. so they're cheap now.
Records have static, CDs don't. Unless you record a record to a CD. That's why CDs came out for, because they're crystal clear and they sound quality great. And
people didn't have record players in their car.
No, they had radios, they had tape decks.
I mean, yeah, they had cassettes, but I mean, cassettes were kind of staticky too. Then you had to rewind them and play them.
Well, you gotta repeat the song if you put it on a CD.
I know.
I guess they've taken Ava back already, or they're out taking her out to eat somewhere.
Yeah, probably that.
Oh, the trees are in bloom. I'd say probably here in another week or two, we're going to be over there digging.
I'm thinking maybe lose there.
Well, I'm not talking about there, I'm talking about on the backside, by the trails. Might hit this little patch up here behind on y'all's house, a little trail area too, and see what's up in there. All that damn traffic. And the whole reason they built this road, well, the whole reason they built that one road, the Veterans Parkway, is to relieve all this traffic on this road. And it hasn't changed one bit since they built that road. Hardly nobody ever takes it, because everything people need to go to is right down through here. I'm gonna keep on going, right?
Somebody's on a rascal. Something's wrong with the leg, I don't blame him. Let's move or something. Yo, that's a police officer or something. It looks like one of them stupid cages on top of their roof.
Now this right here, this is one of the things. I'm gonna let him out if he wants to come out. Come on. In traffic jams, or jams, but like traffic lines like this, you're not supposed to block the entrances to anything like that. But so many people do it because I want to be so close up in line. That guy there?
Air Force.
No. What says Huey 1? He was a helicopter pilot in Vietnam. The reason I know that is because he used to come to Mama's work all the time. Because I asked him about his license plate a while back. Well, a long while back.
I'm a bad door gunner, so he was like one of them things, like the shooting the people out from the...
No, he was one of the guys that flew the helicopters through combat. He was a warrant officer. Wow.
Oh, great. Oh, that's bags at that gate. I thought those were cars.
Look at all these people. You need to come out, buddy? That'd be nice. That'd be my good deed for the day.
Nope.
He's coming out. Should have left his ass in there because of the U.L. license plate. Them nasty ass Cardinals.
We would be nice too.
So I guess I did my good deed for more than one time a day.
Yeah, it's gonna be waves.